Hey everybody, I'm not sure if this is working or not. Okay, there we go. Hey everybody, so I just received the Tevo Tevo Tarantula Pro 2, and I am actually super excited to build it on here. I just decided that I was going to do a build review, and yeah, so I'm not sure if anybody's watching right now, but I have the instructions on my phone, and I'm going to actually be doing a full review on the actual printer in a different video, but I decided to do a build live stream on my YouTube channel so you guys could watch it. I'm trying to wait for my instructions to load on here. And I'm not really sure. Hey, Mad Mike, thanks for watching. I don't know if is it good quality, bad quality. I'm not really sure. I haven't live streamed in a long time, actually. So, I think I have to go back and SD card, and I'm just sharing it off of my computer to my iPhone, and then I'll just use it to do that. There's no more booklet or anything to put together the printer, but I'm really excited to put it together. This was the Tevo Tarantula was my original 3D printer I ever received, besides my Z Pro Zim that never worked. Me or not? Okay, so my first ever printer was the Tevo Tarantula, and it was awesome. And as you guys know, I turned it into an engraving machine. So I'm really excited to put this together. I hope it's something like the Tevo Flash, but obviously a little lower quality printer. But other than that, I think once it downloads onto my phone, I will start putting things together. But I have everything set out here, as you can see. I wish I could get more video cameras or more cameras and like my GoPro and stuff set up, but unfortunately I don't know how to do that. So, hey Brayden, yeah, I think that's what your name is. Can you let me know, was it an easy build? Was it hard? Do you have the original Tevo Tarantula? Was that easier to build? I don't know. I built my, I don't know why this isn't working. I built my first Tevo Tarantula with my dad, so that was a lot faster, but I'm not sure how fast this will go. Okay, maybe I will have to use it on my computer, the instructions, because it's not loading. Fun fact, you guys are on my computer right now, and you're sitting on my Tevo Tornado, so that is my tripod right now. I don't know why it's not. Oh, and also, they also have... Oh, you can get updated instructions on the Facebook group. Okay, thanks. I will do that on my phone. That'll be easier. Yeah, Brayden, I want to know your input on the Tevo Tarantula. Is it nice printer? Is it, it was great once assembled. That's good. Okay, so I'll go on here. I mean, I really like the green color. It matches the Tevo Tornado. I really wish I would have gotten the new Tevo Tornado, the gold one. That would have been cool to have all different color printers. But unfortunately, I'm not able to get the gold one, I don't think. Okay, so can you tell me where it's located? Okay, I kind of figured, like, even on the original Tevo Tarantula, the instructions weren't good at all, so I had to watch YouTube videos, and that's mainly why it took so long. Would it be in files? Tevo Tarantula Pro user manual? No. And I have a question. So should I use the configuration H that Curtis on the group has uploaded, or should I use the one that's on the SD card? Because I don't know. Usually I don't. I mean, I haven't done a lot with Marlin firmware for a while, so. The original instruction. Okay. I just need to find the instructions, and that will be. I guess I can search it maybe. Unfortunately, I'm not in the Facebook group, so I can't tell you, but I heard there was update files. Okay, let's see. Just got me Tevo, absolutely no instructions for the build. Here's what you might be looking for. I guess I could watch a YouTube video on it, but I really don't want to. I think the original update. See, the bad thing is with these new printers, okay, thanks for the firmware update, is that literally there's nowhere that tells you, where the instructions are, but knowing off of past experience with these printers, I kind of figured it was in, on the SD card. Usually it is, but there's literally nothing. They could have left a little note on the card or something, or put a little insert in there that said that. Because, if this is someone's first 3D printer, they're not going to know. And then, again, if you're on the Facebook group, like I'm looking at someone's post right now that they didn't know where it was. So, I mean, that's a downside, but I guess it's totally fine. And one thing I did point out in my build on the, or my unboxing, sorry, in the beginning of the review video, because you will see this before the review video is actually out. So this is a separate building video, and I didn't want to make it I didn't want to cut up parts and talk and whatever. I just felt like a live stream would be fun because I haven't done one in a while. So I guess I don't know if I can share the file. It's not working. I might just have to look on my computer, which I don't really want to do, but I might just have to. Okay, so let's go to the instructions. So, I mean, a lot of this is self-explanatory because I know a lot about these printers, but other than that, it's not. Sometimes it's not. So, let's see, I have to get and then sometimes I can't even see what it's showing. That's why I want it on my phone. But I need the 2 screws. What big is it? The M4 and M4 and 45. See, I wish. Line up the instructions, but the thing is, it's not telling. Okay, A10, A01. That's what it is. That's B0. I should probably put these in order, but A10. So this is those were the feet. When I did the unboxing video, I wasn't really sure what these were. I thought they were like things to hold the bearings, but so I'll dump this out. Let's hope we don't lose anything, because I'm actually very good at that. So then we need A1 slot. Do these have any I'll pop in and out. Okay, thanks, Brayden. Wow, it's 6 a.m. there. Thanks for watching. I mean, it's 6 p.m. here, which is crazy. So I believe it is a 2. Are they these ones? I'm guessing they are. Are these 2? So, yeah, that's what it is. So this is the middle. Okay. Got it. So this is the middle. This side doesn't really matter. That goes there. and this goes here. Last time I remember building my Tevo Tarantula, there was a lot of taking things in and out. Let's see, this, I'm confused, this way? There was a lot of assembling and disassembling. I'm sure, I'm most likely there will be 2 videos, depending on how long this will take. There might be 2 live streams. I might even live stream tomorrow. I'm off until Wednesday. I'm not doing anything till Wednesday, so hopefully, we can get something done. So we're gonna put this in here till it reaches inside of this. And the tools are in this. Here we go. Gotta add more of these tools to my collection. I have so many Allen wrenches. So it's just simple. Eventually I will get to a part in the assembly or in the instructions that make no sense, because that's usually what happens. And I probably have to look something up. But other than that, you can probably figure this out on your own when you use the instructions. It was my first full kit. It was done before, probably. It took my dad and I about 3 days, but that was on and off to build the Tevo Tarantula, the original one. And that's usually typical for DIY kits. And if this is your first 3D printer, as I already used the Tevo Tarantula, the original one, I'm guessing that this one will be as good, but even better, so I'm already going to recommend it. But in the final video, in the review video, I will definitely tell the pros and cons, because, with these kind of companies, there always are. But I usually have good stuff to say about them now that I have more knowledge about 3D printers, and not just some starter complaining that I don't know something. But other than that, I enjoy building and taking apart printers. Sometimes it can get frustrating, but having a DIY kit after a long time, about 2 years of not, I think it'll be pretty fun to do and to build. Okay, so there's the bottom parts. And now it wants me to set up. The funny thing about these instructions that they always have is they always scatter things around. So I'm going to put that to the side, and now we're going to assemble I should probably put these back in the bag. Assemble the screen, but first I'm going to put the feet on, if I can figure that out myself. Don't know. Maybe I'll just find. I'll go look. See, I don't think it, oh yeah, it does tell me to put in the feet. I'm just not reading the instructions correctly. But, okay, so does it want me to leave it like this? Yes. So when you are following the instructions, it doesn't really tell you to keep it like this, but you want the heads to go, like this is going to be the top, because this is indented, but it says, let's see, I don't really know how to read these instructions, because it doesn't really give you verbally any instructions, it shows you lots of pictures. Okay, so it says I need, if I zoom in, oh, okay, so these aren't actually in the holes, my bad, they're in the grooves, that's why they have the T-nuts. So we're going to go through the top with a black one or a silver one. I'm guessing it's the silver. See, I'm pretty sure these are extras or just used for later, but not 100% sure. So then this goes in. Do I use... Oh, okay. These will be used for later for the cross beam that goes across. Okay. So these just go in like normal. And this will actually probably be entertaining for a lot of you people to see how many times I actually mess up and lose parts. That's why we have extras around here. so I already lost one thing. Yep, I don't know where it went. Okay, so we're just going to put this underneath here. Sometimes these are a little hard to get on. And make sure you put them on the right way. Once again, the instructions definitely don't tell you which one to put them on. Okay, so as it looks on the instructions, I have to put one on one outside and one on the inside, which is kind of weird, but that's what it calls for. And I think this is the right way. I don't really know. We'll figure it out as we go. There we go. But at least these are in English and not in Chinese. Let's see. I wish I could put some music on, but you know, it would get copyrighted. Because I like to keep my live streams on. Definitely help with this is weird lighting. Definitely help with views in the long run. So and I don't know if you're watching. I guess you could just say hi or say whatever. I don't know where that's. Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay. And I don't know how even these are gonna be, but it's a DIY printer, so it's not gonna be perfect. Okay. Just when you build a DIY printer, or if this is if it's your first printer, make sure everything's tight and not loose or anything, because if it is a DIY printer, it probably will fall apart on you. Oh no, this isn't working. It would be nice if they would have left some indication marks on the actual rails to tell you where you're actually supposed to put these to make it even, but oh, my problem is it's upside down. Okay. There we go. Super easy. And this is, once again, I'm reading off of the original instructions, so they might not be that great, but they will work for, oh shoot, now. Okay, so now we need to put on the other rail, which I hope I didn't mess. Oh, is this the rail? Oh man. I don't know which rail they want me to use. Is it this one? Is it longer? Is it the same length? I don't even know if I used the right rails originally. Okay, that is a side rail, so I'm guessing this is this rail. Okay, so now I don't really know okay, so I have to use these, and they all have two of them on. I don't know how many go on. Because once again, these are basically just pictures. And I'm guessing these are extras, but I'm not quite sure. It doesn't show that they're extras. I mean, it doesn't show that they're not extras. So, and there's also an extra drill hole in here. I don't quite know what that's for, but we'll probably find out later. It's off-centered. I don't know if it was a mess up. Okay, thanks for telling me. I guess I can still ask you because you built it, so if I have any questions. The good thing about... Yeah, that's true. You're right. I've seen a lot of people print extras. I've never done it because I eventually just find a way to not have to use one and then just use it for something else. Because I guess I was just too lazy to print it. And I don't know how good a quality this is. My computer camera isn't the greatest. I wish I could use my iPhone because that is very nice quality, but what is the purpose? The spring washer. To be totally honest, you're gonna have to ask Braden that because I have no idea. I'm guessing it's to keep it tight. But once again, I'm not 100% sure. I hope this should still be, yeah, it should be upside down still. Oh, I put it on wrong. Well, go me. Okay. I just put it on upside down. And I probably should have known that because, yep, I just realized that. I just have to flip over my thing, don't I? Or did I put it on actually completely wrong? No, I'll just have to flip it over. Just unscrew this and flip it over. Yep. Told you there would be some mistakes, but that's okay. That's the experience. I'm doing a live video right now, just to let you know.
Oh, do you know that your dog's face is being weird?
Yes. Okay. So now I'm just going... I really hope I'm not messing anything else up, but... Now I'm just going to screw that back in. Simple fix. Doesn't take that long. And then I think after this, then I do the screen. And yeah, okay. You guys can ask me, I mean, I know this is like a build, but you guys can ask me questions. Like, it's going to take a while for me to actually build this, so, I mean, I might as well make my time's worth of it. Okay. Now we're going to put this to the side. And grab this. Yeah. One mistake. That's what we got so far. So now we need the LCD screen. These are extra, so I'll put these back. And now we need the A2 bag. Just here. Hopefully we don't lose any of these screws. So it says the little ones go on the outside. Oh, this is cool. It slides. I get it now. Okay, so little ones go on the outside, and then... So they go right in here, actually. And then, gotta make sure it's on the right way. That's what it is. I feel like they're putting it in backwards on the picture. Or maybe I just got a different one. Because the sound thing is on this side in the picture. I mean, it's probably, they didn't put it on backwards, but just making... Okay. And then that goes in this side. So we can put this in first. That's weird. It didn't. Okay. Oh, we got 8 people watching. Look at that. I want to know, should I do more live streams? Should I do a live stream unboxing video for the Tevo Neris once it arrives, hopefully, eventually? I know last time some people liked my live stream. It wasn't a whole lot going on in the live stream, but I guess it was kind of fun just to do. I mean, I guess. Now I have a lot more subscribers, so it'll be a little different. Okay, I'm still doing this right. Should I take the plastic? Is there plastic on here? Should I take it off? What should I do? Should I take it off now or leave it until after? Because I don't really want to scratch it, but I don't want to forget about it. Because, you know, it kind of looks a little bad. Oh, shoot. Almost lost it. Okay, this is a job for an Allen wrench. Doing pretty good on. Yeah, I am. Hopefully, I think we almost have 4,000. Hopefully, I can get that by maybe the end of the summer. But you know, if I don't, it's all good. I mean, it's a lot more than I ever thought I would ever have. So, thank you for everybody who is subscribed to the channel. You're definitely helping me reach my goal in life, getting somewhere on YouTube. Just because I want to help others, like teaching you about 3D printers, because you know, not everybody knows about them, and they're really cool. And even if you're a girl like me, I want to show that you can do whatever, put your mind to, even if it is a little frustrating. But thank you for everybody who is subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, there's two more. These are more self-explanatory. I think I'm going to take the wrapper stuff off, the plastic off, after I put it on to the base of the printer. Magic Mike, you've been, or not Magic, sorry, Mad Mike, you have been here for a while. I remember you were on the live stream with, what's his name? Scene? Or that, what his name is? Or Sean? Scene? I don't know. Forgot. But on that live stream that we were on, that was a cool live stream. I mean, we didn't do a whole lot, but. Oh yeah, the portrait vinyl cutter is actually, it's really nice. I'd say if you're gonna order one of it's the brand is Silhouette, definitely go with the Cameo. Oh yeah, Sean is from what is it? IC3D? Yeah. That's my dog. If you can hear my dog in the background, sorry. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'd order the Cameo the Silhouette Cameo, because the portrait is only an 8-inch. You can only cut 8 inches wide. And I would definitely, if I would have known that it was a little small, I definitely would have gone with the Cameo, but it was a little bit more expensive. I did buy this one pre-used, or already opened, but literally the only thing that was used was the box. The actual cutting machine was brand new, still the plastic on it and everything. So that was really nice. I do use it a lot more than I thought. There was a lot of ups and downs with it. But I like it a lot, and it's really fun to make stickers, and my friends really like how I can make custom stickers out of them. Okay, so now it has me doing a y-axis thing. Oh shoot. I don't know what. So it made me do this, and now it wants me to not put it on, but to put it aside. Okay, so now I have to do the A03. I would love to have 6 dogs one day. I love my dog, but he needs a friend. But, he doesn't really like other dogs because we don't expose him to other dogs. Okay, so I'm guessing I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess it does, because this motor's bigger. So is this the bigger motor the bigger motor is what I need to use for the next step? No, it's not. Where's the piece of that? I gotta read it. It says prepare the y-axis idler, and motor is shown. I don't know where that piece is. There's that. Oh, look at that! They even included feet for the bed. Okay, I don't know where that is. So it actually, it is. This is on the bottom, but then I need the other piece. Oh, this is confusing. I can see why you don't use. Oh, I'm dumb. It's inside of it. Okay, so dump this out. So let's do the instructions. This goes with these up here, and the screws go on top of that. Oh my goodness. If you have big fingers, it's going to be a little harder with these little parts. Okay, there's one. And now, and I also want to say, if you're a subscriber and you're watching or you like my channel, I need some ideas on YouTube videos to make. I don't have a whole lot lined up. I do have my Reptar head painting video coming soon. I'm not sure. I have to finish editing that, and then it should be up next week maybe if I have the time. But I just need some ideas on what videos to make. Okay, so this goes here. There's a spacer. Oh, that's a spacer. Ooh, look at that. Now they actually have metal spacers instead of the plastic. That's a first. Okay, I put this on wrong again. Jeez. I didn't think it had to be a specific way, but it does. So, everything goes upside down again. Gotta follow the instructions. This is where this goes. I'll have a question for you, whoever's commenting, whenever you comment. Is the comments delayed compared to the video, or is it not? Like, cause I try to mention them right away when you comment, but I'm not sure if it's delayed or not. Okay. I don't know what this piece is. Oh yeah, I do. It's a screw. Is that the screw? I don't know if that's where the screw is. So this is 2 separate pieces, I think it is. Yeah, that is the screw. Okay, now I have to use some strength and some pliers. I'm going to get the pliers real quick. Okay. Doesn't seem to be to me. Okay. Pliers. This is when things start to get scratched because I like to use my own pliers and not an actual tool that's meant to hold it, but okay. Thanks, Lucas. Lucas Luna, that's a cool name. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Put that back on, and then we can do the motor part. Hey, AA Ron. I know, people just, I always say that when someone's name is Aaron. Because of that one YouTube video that you probably have seen or heard of. Okay, so this goes, I need to make sure this is on the right way. Goes this way. Put the little screws in. Now we got 9 people watching. Wow, I haven't got very far for 35 minutes. But that's totally okay. I actually started this right when I started the video. Well, actually, it was a little delayed because I had to figure out the instructions. But because, you know, reading your instructions off a computer that you're filming on isn't the wisest, but it works. As long as I can see the comment section, everything's okay. Okay. So now we have to put I did this right. Oh, look at that. I even had the motor on right. Didn't even notice that. Okay. And once again, if you are interested in buying a 3D printer, definitely look up a DIY printer with a decent size. I wouldn't really recommend the like Tron XY. You know, I don't really use mine. If I had to upgrade something on it, it would definitely, besides the stuff I've 3D printed, it would definitely be the extruder. I do not like the original, springy one. I definitely like these ones. So, I could buy another one of these and put it on there. But, I just don't like really small. I would say if you're going to buy a 3D printer for the first time, get a decent size like this one. I forgot what the dimensions are. Oh, 235 by 235 by 250. So I definitely like that. Yes, this is a new model Tevo. This is the brand new Tevo Tarantula Pro. So they're one of their original 3D printers was the Tevo Tarantula, a DIY 3D printer, really great, fun to build, to learn more about. And now they finally have upgraded about 3 years later, 2 or 3 years later. Actually, I don't really know when they came out with it. At least for me, I got it 2 years ago, but it's very nice. It doesn't come with acrylic, so most DIY printers come with acrylic stuff, but all these are aluminum now, so you don't have to reprint anything to make it better quality. This is actually very nice quality so far, and nothing's bent. I did receive my Tevo Flash a little bent. The extruder part was bent, like this part right here. This was bent, but it didn't affect anything with the printer, so it was totally fine. Okay, so there's those, and now we're gonna put the bed on. So let's hopefully put this on the right way this time. Let's get rid of that. So now we need B02 or B02. B02 in the bed. So where is it? It's right there. Let's start with this. I think the hard part on here is going to be the belts on the bed. Like these kind of beds. This is really nice. Now the original Tevo Tarantula came with a plastic one, and that broke for me right away when we were building it. So we had a little bit of delay. But my dad eventually bought me an aluminum version of it. Somebody made it, and he bought it off of eBay, I think it was. And so this is really nice, and this is like the bed on the Tevo Flash. Okay, so this is gonna go through here. Is there a washer somewhere? Oh, there's only 2 washers. Okay. And then here we go with the pliers again. And I actually like how they used the green on this, and they upgraded the Tevo Tornado to gold. I thought that was cool. What is happening? This is a little difficult. Did I put it in the right side? Yeah, I did, I think. I wish I could get some drill bits that were... Oh. I see the problem. This is literally the only part that takes a long time, is screwing everything in. If I had a drill, it would be a lot easier. But this is going to take a while. Ouch. And let's hopefully hope that I don't hurt myself, because I am known to cutting a finger very badly when working with 3D printing stuff. I hope I'm doing this right, because I don't really want to take it off. Okay, it looks right. Okay, now it's tight. But with a drill, there's a risk of going to... Yeah, that is true. What is that going to look like? And also hurting myself. A lot easier. Okay, so there's one. And let's do the easier part. I like these screws. I don't really know how they go on. Uh-oh. I did mess it up. Oh no. That's why it was wobbling. Okay. Well, there's mess up number 2. Go me. Now I have to take it off. This is one thing that sucks about live streams, is you get to see all my mistakes. This is why it really, really sucks. I mean, if I would have paid more attention of what I was doing before I start. That's why it was hard to do, because it was wobbly, because it wasn't the right spacer. Okay. Let's try a different one. So we're going to have it set up just like they do. Okay. Take 2. One thing I do want to say about this printer, one of the differences, is that this printer, you don't have to actually wire, I can't completely remember what I had to do with the original Tarantula, but you're right. Joel, you are totally right. It is always harder to assemble videoing, but at least one good thing is that I don't have a camera sitting over my head to try assemble, because that definitely makes it a lot harder in my past experiences, and that does take away the better quality of the video and showing what I'm doing, but that's not really what I'm going for. I'm just going for an assembly video, or just a live stream of me assembling it. But you're completely right, Joel. And I really do not like these screws, the ones with the lining. I forgot what they're called. Because they're just so hard to screw in. But one good thing is they don't come apart. Thank you, Joel, for stopping by or just watching. I really appreciate it. I don't think I know who Evan is. Remind me, what's his YouTube channel called? This is really hard. I can't do it. Let's try this. Hey Joel, I saw that your car broke down. I'm glad you got it towed, I guess. I don't know if I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. Okay, there's two. This is literally gonna take forever. Yep, you're right. I forgot a spacer, but it's gonna have to work. I'm just not gonna put a spacer because I'm not gonna take this thing off again. So whatever. Unless they're two different heights. Wait, no, there's... I don't know what to do. Okay, we're gonna look at the instructions again. Okay, so there should be a spacer on the one I literally just put on. But do I need it? Do I need the spacer? I hope... Is Brayden still here? I think I do need it. Dang it! Here we go again. Mess up number 3. Why is it every time I get it on and then I realize I messed up? RC card? Go. Who's the RC guy? Or RC car? Let me see what you guys said. Who's the RC car? Hi, Joel. You're from Argentina, Lucas? Wow. Ivan? Who's Evan? I know Simon. That would be really cool to collab with Simon from RC Life On. He's literally one of the most guy who's given me inspiration on my channel and doing what I do. Like the what's it called? My engraver machine that my Tevo my original Tevo Tarantula is on. Or oh shoot, that's wrong too. My original Tevo Tarantula is now. That idea came from him, as I did say in my video. But he's a really cool guy and he's really smart too. Oh, you're right. Joel was driving it. I like the blue car. I would drive that car. But yeah, that RC car Joel made was really cool. I've tried to make some giant things, successful and non-successful. My Lego blocks were not successful, and I was really mad about that because I really wanted them to fit because I wanted to make a giant Lego chair inspired by giant stuff by Joel. But unfortunately they didn't fit, and I wasn't about to waste another half of my spool of filament and 14 hours of a print. Thank you, Joel, for stopping by. Hope to see you on another live stream. Have one. Yes, that was Joel, but he just left. Okay, so now this. Hey, Brayden, I messed up again. It was fantastic, but I fixed it. See, look it. Told you, whenever I use tools that I'm not supposed to, I don't know if you can see it, but there's scratches under there. But it's whatever. It's not gonna bother me, so. I actually almost did. I hope I can be saying this. I almost did do a collab with Joel when I was in Seattle, but unfortunately, when I went there, I didn't have a transportation, so I couldn't go to his house, and we were kind of busy with some family. But that would have been really cool to do a collab with him. But I really don't know what we do a video on. But, you know. Okay, I don't know why. One time it's easy, the next time it's really hard. This is going to be fun to rewatch this video and watch all of my mess ups. Or for the people who aren't watching it live. Okay, let's see. These washers inside are a really pain. Okay, so I'm almost done with this. I really hope it's not wrong. Because I'm not about to do it again. Yeah, it would be really cool if I could do a collab with him. Maybe one day. Okay, so let's see what's after this. I want to know, Brayden, since you've had your printer printing for a while, I think you said, I'm not sure. Swap the wheels. I want to know, is the power supply good? Has it cut out on you ever? Because I did have a problem with my Tevo flash. I did have to replace it because it, like, one time I was printing and it just completely went dead. Didn't move, didn't turn on, nothing. Tried to restart it. So I actually had to buy a new one. And then, unfortunately, had to cut all the wires, extend them out of the printer because the new one I bought, unfortunately, wouldn't fit in the bottom of it. So now it's not really a compact 3D printer, which is a downside. And unfortunately, now when I move it on my on this table, it grinds into it and cuts out gashes. And it's a long story, but hopefully that's not what happens with this. I actually had to swap some wheels out when I built mine, but they had mine looked pretty good. That's always sad when things are damaged, like even when they're in packages. I mean, it's obviously the company's fault, but it's kind of sad. But, you know, things happen all the time, so. Okay, so this, I don't know which way it's supposed to go. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yes, it does. This is the way. Which way? We start. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to. Yeah, I mean, the ones that I have on my other printers have worked perfectly fine. Ouch. But other than that, oh, like, this is already really tight as it. Oh, just kidding. What is that? Why is it? Probably because it's not tight all the way. My mistake. See what I mean? Tighten everything down as much as you can. Because if it wiggles, it's not tight. Oh, it hasn't given me. Okay, that's good. I don't get warm. Oh, okay. Does it have? It doesn't have a cool on it, does it? Or does it? It does get warm though because it is passive. Okay, that's better. Now it's not wiggly. So this will go on the short side and this will go, the little thing will go back here. This goes which way? Okay, let's flip it to the way they have it. Okay, and we're gonna put this on here. You know, I really do like the new way that Tevo does their belts when it wraps around the motor. I really like that because that's way easier to tighten your it's way easier to tighten the belts instead of having to print a tensioner, which break all the time. So props to you, Tevo, for the new tensioners. Oh my god. Okay. So there's that. And those go in there. So that's good. Next step. Okay. Next up we need A01. I thought we already opened that. A01. That's what those were for. Good thing we didn't lose them. A02 is where? That's B. Uh-oh. A02, where are you? Did I lose it? A02 is empty. Oh, I'm guessing it just means to use the parts that I just made. Okay, and A03, that's A03, where are you? A02 and A03 I've already used. A01 and B02. This is going to be entertaining to watch me try find things. Then we already used B02. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Okay, so I have to put this on. I'll move this. This goes on here. Underneath it? Which way? Yeah, that's going to happen. Okay. So we're going to put those in there. And we're going to have to, I don't know how, I'm guessing it just goes up to the edge. And now we're going to screw this in. Okay. So there's that. Wow, that's just above the table. Props to you, Tevo, for not making it grind on the table. So now I need this end stop. And that's one of these. Right? I'm just gonna guess. What are these for? Oh, I don't need. These were extra. Okay. Are these the same thing? They are. So I need a short one of these, and one of these. Measure the belt length like 3 times. Okay. Well, usually when I do my belt stuff, even on the original Tevo Tarantula, even when I took it apart, I didn't cut anything off until it was tight and everything. I never cut it. I never pre-cut it unless it's super long. And this is super easy. So in my what I mentioned in my Tron XY review was the belt was lined inside with some wire, and it made it really, really hard. But I like how Tevo is really flexible with theirs. Okay, so this is gonna go out like this. I don't know which way it wants me to locate it. you know, okay, so like this. I originally got mine to the, oh yeah. I hope I don't mess anything up extremely to where I have to buy something, because this was a printer sent to me to be reviewed, so I hopefully don't have to buy anything, but yeah. Okay, so let's, oh shoot. So this is just gonna slide on the back. And you know, so far these instructions aren't too bad. I mean, most of the mess ups was my fault, because I didn't double check them. Now, as I can tell, the only acrylic parts on here are the end stops, and that doesn't matter because, you know, I'm not going to be smashing things on my end stops. So they shouldn't matter. But that's what I really like, is this is all aluminum cut, and it's very, very nice. Okay, so now I have to put this belt on. Well, that's going to be risky. So I have to I start on one, right? Oh no, I think I put the belt on, or the thing on wrong. Don't worry, you'll see. I'm planning to 3D. I just realized the PLA shrink when the room temp drops. Should I build an enclosure? I'd say build an enclosure. I like having an enclosure, but sometimes, like, if you build an enclosure make sure you have some kind of cooling system to turn on if you don't want to print like ABS or I think, did I read that right? Let me read that again. I just realized the PLA shrinks when the room temp drops. Well, I slide smooth. Okay, so if you're talking about an enclosure for your 3D printer, I would definitely build a simple one that, if you don't want to be able to take it on and off, just like to leave it permanently, make sure you have a cooling system so that you can cool the print area down if you're printing with PLA, because if you try printing an enclosure that is really hot when you're printing with PLA, the quality is going to suck, unless you just want to print with ABS for all the time. But other than that, I mean, I like an enclosure. I don't have an enclosure on anything now, but I do sometimes want to, because printing with PETG or ABS can be difficult. Okay, but I just want to know, did I put this on right? Did I? I don't think I did. I think I put it on backwards. I followed the instructions. So these things, I just have to take one thing off. 2 things. That's not bad. I just have to turn it around. Why is it like that? Just whatever. Okay, so I'll take this off and I'll flip it this way. It has to be by the motor. Okay. There we go. Just want to point out, when you put this thing on, make sure you don't pinch your hands, because I've almost done that about 3 times now. And also, when you're putting on this belt tensioner back here, give yourself some room so that when you want to tighten your belt, you have room to pull back. Okay. So this wobbles. Is that because these aren't tight? That would be exactly why. Once again, tighten everything down a lot, but don't break it. Those weren't tight at all. One of them wasn't even tightened at all. Okay. Now we have to do the belt. Let's hope we don't mess this up. We do have 2 here, right, though? But one of them is for the one axis and one is for the other. So, there are these ties. So, it doesn't really tell me what to do, but I'm just, which way does it go? if I put it in this way, I don't know which way it wants me to go. If I put it in this way, it goes around like this. Nope. Okay. I gotta put it in this way. Right? It goes around. Okay. Figured it out. Give myself enough room. Belts can be very difficult. And you might need some pliers. I'm sure this is very entertaining to watch. Okay. I just don't want it to slip. Okay, that should be good. So go around to do, let's see. Oh shoot, instructions. So the thing about the belt is that you want to little overlap at the end. Yep, in order to get a full volume. Aaron. Okay. So there wasn't that much overhang there, but I can add more on the other side. Okay, and then this goes here. And now, this is what's hard. Ability live stream, wow, great and awesome. I went to Germany 2 years ago. Actually, 2 years ago, I think it was 3 maybe. It was awesome. Okay, let's make sure I don't twist this. This is really long. Oh shoot. Okay. I'm gonna give myself more room on this. Just so that okay. And then I'm gonna zip tie this before I cut it. So let's start a zip tie. Pull it tight. There we go. And I'll probably put 2 zip ties on this, just to make sure everything is tight and not going to fall apart. You know, sometimes you gotta use your teeth. Look it, I have a lot left. Let's hope I don't need it. Okay. I'm gonna cut it, but I'm gonna leave it really long. Okay. And now I gotta get the snippers. Okay, there we go. This is pretty tight, but I think I'm gonna actually tighten it now. I was gonna leave it for later, but so now we gotta make it super strong. Make sure it catches. There, now it sounds like a guitar. I have upstairs that I haven't had time to fix mostly. From bad. Oh no. You know, I cross my fingers and knock on wood. I haven't had a terrible, clog that, you can see people post on Facebook and stuff, about, like, their printer or their, hot end being, like, blows up or whatever, clogs very badly. I haven't had that I've never had that, and hopefully that doesn't happen, but that sounds like a nightmare, and I don't want it to happen to me. Okay, so after that, okay, thanks for watching, Stefan. Okay, now we put, oh, should I miss something? Oh. Okay, let's see. So now we have that, everything. Oh, I skipped the part. Okay, now we have to now we have to flip it all over. Flip it over. Now we have to get the thing that is all taped up. Oh, maybe? Actually, never mind. I'm not going to use a knife because I don't want to cut anything that I don't want to cut. So I'm going to attempt to rip it off by not hurting myself. Oh, the Prusa i3. You know, I see a lot of good things about that printer, but one of our professors at our college, I don't go to college, but my sister does, and I actually had to help with that, and bed leveling that thing, even though it has like a specific bed level or whatever, it was very, very difficult to figure out. Nothing would stick to the bed. It was just this whole complicated thing, so I would really want to get one of those just for the multiple color printing, but just how it's set up, it just seems that it would be way too difficult to try work on and fix as I am used to with these kind of printers. But other than that, it looks like a very nice printer. Hey Marco, like I said, I didn't want to cut any cords or anything, so I just had to use my muscles. So I need A04, and I'm going to dump this out. And then, let's see, let's locate it how it was in the picture. And then this goes, I don't really understand these pictures. I don't know where it wants me to put it. Down here? Yes, you are completely right. I always cut a finger or something. It'll end badly one day, so stay away from the X-Acto knives and their new blades. So install and bolt side of the piece of extruder as far as it can go. I'm confused where this is telling me to put it. I don't know. These instructions are failing again. Okay, so that's on there. Let's see. Yes, there. Oh, right here. Okay. But I don't know where it's telling me to put the screw. If I look, it's in the back here. Okay. In the back here, put a screw. Okay. And then that goes underneath it. Oh, it sits on there. That makes a lot of sense. But once you get that through leveled ends. Yeah, you're right. I've seen lots of great prints with that printer, and I would love to even just have it sent to me, and I would review it, print with it for a couple hours, a couple days, whatever. Put 200 hours on it, and then I would definitely send it back just having the experience with a Prusa i3, which all of these things are based off of, would be great. Would be a great opportunity. They are very nice, and even seeing one in person, yes, it did. I'm guessing this goes here. I'm just winging it. Yes, it did take a while to level, but it looked really nice. The prints come out really nice. So I definitely just want to attempt to use one. Okay, so this goes here. Now I flip it back over. Right. And this is actually super sturdy. Very, very nice. I guess I haven't put a printer together in a long time. So, okay, so now we need the power supply. And I really, really enjoy how they put the switches on here. Super nice. Very easy and way better than having to unplug and plug back in everything. Okay, so I'm guessing this goes right here. But I need to put the screws and stuff in, so I hope Tevo asks you, maybe tell them make better instructions. Yeah, I guess, and I have helped Tevo with, not just, or I guess it's kind of hard to say, but I have helped Tevo with instructions, like English instructions, you know, because sometimes non-native English speakers, it's a little harder to make it make sense. But yeah, I could put in a word. I mean, this printer was sent to me from them to review, so this will definitely be my review. I'll have some stuff to say to them on how to make their things better. But yeah, I will definitely bring up the instructions. You know, basically, there are some words to these instructions, but there's no point of reading them because, you know, pictures make more sense sometimes, and in this case, they actually do. They're actually making sense. I probably could have put... Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so the end stop here isn't up all the way. That was the problem. Okay, so now we can slide this in. Okay, there we go. And then I'll put 2 screws, or screw them in. Once again, make sure everything is extra tightened down. Using the other side of the Allen wrench definitely helps with tightening things down. Okay, and this is a little wobbly, and that's kind of concerning me, but it's okay. Okay, so now we can put the frame on. This is going way faster than I expected. Okay, so those all go into the motors. Translation from Chinese to German are funny. Yeah, sometimes it's actually funny for Chinese to English but you know, it's whatever. Not everybody's perfect. Okay, so this is super light, so I'm guessing it's very, very bendable, so be careful when you putting it on. And actually, looks like to me it needs to be bent a little bit. That's probably why it's so thin, because it's harder to make it so perfect to fit, so it can bend just a little bit. So we'll just tighten this. Surprised there's no washers on the outside. Oh, that's at a diagonal. Yeah, because that's weird. Because I just screwed this in way too hard and kind of dented it. It's like not even with like the hole and the as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this at all, but nope, you can't. Okay, so like this is at a diagonal. I don't know if that's my fault or if that's just the way it's allowing me to screw it in. But it definitely will dent it. So it's not gonna, it doesn't need to be super tight. I'm not gonna make it extra tight like everything else. Okay, now we put the bed on, and that's super self-explanatory. And now one thing I don't like, maybe you cover this. Yep, I actually didn't cover that in this live stream, but I did mention that in the beginning of the unboxing for this printer. Basically, yeah, it's crap. I'm pretty sure it has a micro SD card in it that's literally like 10 megabytes or whatever. But yeah, they're crap. I learned that the hard way with the original Tevo Tarantula. But one downside here is this printer is not a glass bed, which kind of sucks because I really love that about my Tevo Flash. That's the only one I have never had to get glass for. Knock on wood, I don't break it. But what bag is it? 021. But you know, this is how to keep it really cheap. So I gotta work with what I'm given. So and once again, they come with little little knobs that are made, which is really nice. So I don't have to go out of my way to make my own. I'm gonna put that on. This is really easy to do. Hopefully I don't mess it up, because if I do, oh look, I already messed it up. Make sure when you put it on that your bed cord is in the back. Oh, and I lost this. Where's my spring at? Does anybody know where that went? Oh. And also when you're building, yes, this bed is really flat, and hopefully it doesn't warp or anything, because I've had lots of problem with that before, and unlevel beds, and just, it's a nightmare when your bed is unlevel and you actually can't fix it. But that's why glass is great, because you put a piece of glass on there and it's fixed. But one thing about this this aluminum bed that's really great is, as you can see, I think you guys can see that, this is flush. These screws have been drilled, or the screws have a inset, which is really nice, because then I can put my own glass over it, and that is great. So props to Tevo for doing that, because you know, if you don't have an inset screws, then you can't put your own glass on it. Like with the original Tevo Flash or Tevo Tarantula, I don't think they were inset, and it was really hard. I mean, I could be mistaken, but and the other hard thing is this build tack stuff is pretty destructible. So if you scrape it in the wrong direction, you'll dig it up and mess it up, and then that's it. You can't really fix it. You'll have to fill it in or something, or just peel it off and get a whole new one, which they can become very expensive. That's why I like the glass bed. So I might put glass on here, but the only hard thing is these are square beds, and you know, they don't really make square glass. You have to get it cut. At least in store, you can't get it squared. Can do what? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on lightly. I'm gonna have to level it eventually. And I hope... Oh, when they melted these in here, it created a little seal underneath with the knobs. So, that's what's preventing it from spinning. Once again, self-explanatory with the bed. And I do like the knobs. I don't have to print them or inset any screws. That's really nice because when you try to make your own knobs, you know, you have to inset the screws, and that's a little hard sometimes. Okay, so now we make that the y-axis, or the z-axis. So, oh man, that's, okay. Let's see. Now we need, I'm gonna clear this up a little bit. Move things around. So now I need the B01, which I'm gonna set these out while I get going. Okay, B01, B01, B03, which I don't know if I've used B03. I have not used B03. Let's move this over. I secured these screws optionally with super glue inside. Oh, okay. And then 07. 07, B03, B07. Those are the same things. B03, 1. Okay, these are kind of confusing. So now I have this and one of these. Are they the same? Yes. Is this dual rotted? I'm confused. Is this on backwards? No, it's not. It gets mounted. And that's where these... Uh-oh. Did I use the wrong ones? Oh no, it's a single. My bad. Oh gosh. Oh, obviously, if I look at all the other printers, they're all singles. Actually, except for the original Tevo Tarantula is not a single. It is a double. We'll put some light. There. Okay, so what do we need from here? Guessing it's this. I like how they expect you to know what kind of screws these are. I mean, I did kind of take a class on it, so I should know, but I'm just gonna say they're these. 2, these 2. And then the washers. That's all. That's all for now. They're really tiny screws. Okay. Oh, because they have insets. Oh, that's cool. Okay. It's gonna be a little hard to do. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. These are coming down. Not even the right size. Okay. Let's hope that's lined up. And then I don't use these screws. I'm pretty sure I do. They fit. Also, so let me stop. Are you sure? What screws am I supposed to use? Those weren't too long. They didn't even... They reach. Those weren't these ones. These are the long ones. I used the ones out of this bag. Right? Oh, no. I don't know. Those are the only screws that work. I'm pretty sure those were the ones to use. Maybe you're right. Oh shoot, I just messed up. I think those were the right ones. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I think they're right. I mean, well, I guess we'll find out later. So now we need this. This goes... Oh, I need to put the motor on. Did I miss that step? Oh, no, that's what we're doing now. So, is this the one... That's the extruder motor. Actually, no, never mind. Because the instructions tell you to use the wrong ones. Oh, no, I didn't. I just looked at the ones that that looked most identical to it, and these ones are right. I think they're right. I mean, I don't know if I did what the instructions said. I don't think I used the 15mm ones. Yeah, okay. So now we put this with this going down. And this goes like this. And we need these screws. We're going to dump these up here. Do I use the... Yeah, these two long ones go down here. Yeah, the ones that made sense to go here. I mean, that's what I think. I think I did it right. Okay. Number 2. And then the little one, and then the cap. You know, to be totally honest, I think... Oh, yeah, shoot, that would suck. I think I'm going to be able to get this done in about 2 hours, maybe a little more than that. I mean, not like the build will be done, probably, but... No, he's totally fine. He knows he built his already, so he knows what he's talking about. He's here to help. Everybody makes mistakes. I mean, I've already made 4. 4 or 3, I think. Okay, now... I should probably push this because of... I'm seriously... Screws Tevo said too. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I'm not reading the instructions like I'm supposed to. But if someone's watching this and they are watching it for the review or whatever, when you are tightening your Z-axis, push the motor all the way this way. So when you want to tighten this belt, you can untighten these and then pull it that way to tighten it, if that makes sense. Because that's what I do. Actually, I can't do that on my Tevo Flash because I stripped one of the screws, and because of how the screws were made, it doesn't move. Like, I can't use a, what's it called? Oh, there's 2 of these on there. Oh, look at that. I'm almost messing this up. I can't use a pliers because of how the screws are set up. Or how the screws are made. The type of screws they have. Thank you. I also forgot to tighten one of these screws in the belt. So I'm doing that right. Oh, shoot. I unscrewed it. Okay. So there's two. So remember there's two on here. Oh, gosh. So make sure you tighten both of them. And make sure one of them is on the flat surface so it grips. And then you can twist it and feel it hooks and then twist the other one. So now we're going to set up this. So this part goes up here. Find the holes. These. I wish they would use the color in the instructions because these are not black. So you could think that the other ones, or what you're supposed to use, the color is black. Ouch. And don't forget the washers. I think, to be totally honest with you, this bed has some kind of stuff that's on it, like blue stuff. I don't know if it's supposed to come off or not, but maybe you don't have to use the build tack. I don't know. Okay, so we gotta put this in, or on. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Did I catch it? Caught it in the shirt. Okay, there's that. Oh no! Okay, nothing small landed on the ground, so that's good. Probably should be doing this over the table, but then it's harder. Okay. Okay, now I put the screws. I hope I'm doing it. Nope, I did it wrong. I definitely did it wrong. Which part goes inside of it? This big part? I think so. Oh! Now I'm dropping things. That's it. I'm gonna drop all of this. I think I need the pliers. Shoot! I'm really struggling. Okay. I'm not sure if I did it right, but I'm just going to go with what the picture said. No, because then it would be reversed, wouldn't it? We're going to check the other printers. Okay, have it right. I don't know where. Okay. Okay, there's one. And we'll do the corner. You know, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move up. Move this down. There we go. I know it's not zoomed in or anything, but I'd rather have you guys be able to kind of see what I'm doing. Not that this is an instructional video, but uh-oh. Okay. Got it. Alright guys, as I'm screwing these in, I want some questions about the channel or whatever you have to ask, just to give me something to talk about, I guess. Or if you have any tips. I guess there's 10 people watching. I don't know who the other 8 people are, because I know 2 people who are commenting. Alright, those are on. Myself, I wouldn't be able to build a printer and stream. You know, this isn't the greatest quality stream, so I do apologize about that. But it's just the fact that I am putting the time in to stream and build this printer so you guys can watch. Okay, so where's that piece at? Don't know if I have that. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna put, these are 3. Don't know where these came from. What did I just use? P30? Oh no, I might have used the wrong screws. No, I don't think I did. May I ask if you plan on studying after school, college, trade school, or anything? Oopsies for what? But yes, I do, but I don't know what college I'm going to go to or what I'm going to do yet. And that is mainly because, you know, I want to be an engineer, but I don't know if I want to be a specific engineer. I kind of wanted to be a biomedical engineer, which is someone who works with prosthetics, because you guys know I like, if you're part of the channel. Oh, here it is. Mine isn't green, mine is black. But I want to be a biomedical engineer, but I don't really know, you know? That's my answer to a lot of people who ask. Okay, B04. I didn't even use this. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Lots of math. And I personally think I'm pretty good at math. I'm not terrible at it at all. I passed. I got an A. So, hope none of these fall off. Okay, so now we're going to use this. We're going to put it this way. Grab this. One of these. Oh, shoot. I definitely think I'm going to go to college. Hopefully. Okay. This and then this nut, and this goes like this. This goes in the bottom. Oh, here's our favorite type of nut. The one that I have to use my pliers with, and I hopefully won't hurt myself. Oh. I don't like putting the wheels on, but I gotta do it one more time, I think. I need a pliers. Pliers digger. I don't know why these are so difficult. If I put it in a vise, it would be a lot easier. It's just the fact that I have to use 2 hands. Anybody else have any questions? As I hopefully don't mess up this stuff. Hey, I don't know how to change it or if it is delayed, but your guys' questions are delayed, I'm pretty sure, for when you say it. Because that time that I messed up, or that I was supposedly put the wrong screws in, but I don't think I did. That was kind of delayed, but okay. Now this goes the opposite way. So this goes here. This spacer. And then I have to move this one. No delay by too much. Okay, thank you. And then this nut. But one thing I have to do real quick is I get the charger for my computer. Okay, sorry about that. Ouch! Just hit my head on the table. That was probably fun to watch. Alright. I saw your video. You have access to a lot of nice professional. By the way, I liked when you... Oh, thank you. I have actually been trying to figure out find useful prints that I would actually use and make videos about it. I have also been trying to find the most non-useful prints and make a video about that. I just haven't had a lot of time to do that, but I'm getting to it. And yes, we have a shop right next door. It's actually on the other side of this wall. And my dad does woodworking and stuff, and he fixes a lot of things also, like motors, and he put together a jet ski. But like a lot of these pliers and stuff, these are like stuff I asked for Christmas. A lot of the things in here, some of them are his, but most of them are mine, and I do ask for them as gifts for birthday or stuff like that. I actually got these from my grandma, because we did this whole gift thing. But yeah, my dad, we have lots of woodworking. We have drills and stuff, as you might see in some of my videos. Yep, and like the saws and stuff. Actually, in my recent video, the house thing I built for my dog, that was in our shop. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself. Okay. And then the next one. don't have to put anything between these. I like it too. It is so sad. Wait, what's satisfying? Aaron, could you remind me what you're talking about? Satisfying. What were we talking about? Oh, were you talking about the useful things on Thingiverse? Oh my gosh, one thing that drives me nuts about these bearings is there's washers in them, and they get out of line, and then they're really hard to put back. So you are a lucky maker. Yep, you're right, I am lucky. I get most of this from my dad. And he also helps me learn. So. Let's hope this doesn't. There's my dog barking again, if you can hear that. Sorry about that. Oh no! I feel like everything's just gonna go flying. Okay, then I think the next... I wish this was green. That would be really cool if it was. Like in the picture. Maybe some of them are green. And some of them aren't. Like, you know, if you have a Tevo flash bed, some of the beds came with the logo on it. On the glass, which I thought was cool. Mine didn't, unfortunately. Okay, so now we put this on. Let's make sure this is what it looks like. So this is how it goes. This is where it goes. Okay, that's right. Okay, so now that's on. I'm going to put this to the side. And now we can work on the other side. Yeah, this is for one of the rails. Okay, so we're going to put it how they have it. That's one tip for if you're putting together a 3D printer. Always put... Okay, where'd this screws go? Always put it together in the same direction they do. You got... I have learned to have really good reaction when I need to, because if I like drop something and it's a knife, I learn to leave it, and if it like something like this or something small, I've learned to not drop it. Okay, so I don't know what this is asking for. B04, B04. That's this. There's nothing in it. Oh, that's that stuff. Where do those screws come from? Is it from this one? Brayden, I need your help. 3. I wish these would tell me what they were. Low profile bolt assembly. I'm pretty sure these are for the other assembly. What's it saying? Side assemble? Right side and hot end assemble. I don't know. 3 M5 30 millimeters. I guess I could just... I don't know what screws to use for the... What is this? The right side of the Z-axis. Measure this. You're right. I will get my calipers. Okay. Those are 25s, so they're not. I don't know. They're not in here. I don't know where they are. Those aren't. These are 25 millimeters. Maybe these are. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know if these are the ones. 3, 2. I don't know. There's nothing else. Excuse me for a second. I will be right back. I need to go get something real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, I don't know what screws to use. I could just use those ones. These are the B01s. Because it says... Did I find them? I found them. Just kidding. Okay, they are in the B041s. Which it doesn't tell me to get out, but... They have wheels in it, and they're the only ones that have wheels, so... Now, we put this together. So... Oh, wait. Okay. So this goes through here, and at the bottom. Oh, wait. The top. Yep. Okay. This is going to be very difficult to do. All three at once, which I am not going to do. Okay, we're going to do the bottom first, and then we do the spacer. And the wheel. Here we go again with the wheels. Spacer, wheel, nut. Hey, these ones are, the nut doesn't have to go as much. Doesn't have to be screwed in as much. Which is great for me. Because then I'm not to struggle. Oh, got it. So now we do this top one. Sorry, I was occupied. Oh, it's okay. I figured it out. I found it. All good. Okay. One big screw, and then this. Oh, I did have it in the wrong spot. So look at that. Good thing I checked. So this goes here. This goes here. Then we need a washer. Can't forget the washer. Good at that. This goes on. Oh. And last one. We're actually almost done. Now the only hard part, or the part that's going to take the longest, is flashing the firmware. And test printing. But you know, I think that will be another live stream. I think that will be the best idea on what to do. Oh, someone's wobbly. Make sure everything's tight. And now, okay, this is where I use what's in here. Is it? No, it's not. Where's the other screws? Actually, I don't know what screws to use. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Those are too small. 20 millimeters? These are 25. Oh, is it in here? I feel like this isn't extras, though. Brayden, I might need your help. I guess it's whatever will fit into that. Oh, wait, I might not. Just kidding. I'm getting it mixed up because in the pictures, they are black screws, and what I actually have is not. So, if you're going to change this Tevo, definitely change it because that's also, no, I guess that's not. Well, I think I put these on wrong. No, I didn't. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, that's, the color is a problem because, hold on. I have to figure this out. This is what it looks like. I think I put them all on wrong. This is what, no, I didn't. I got it. This goes, and then this goes on top of it. And this goes forward, and then we have a spacer. Got it. Oh no. Okay. And then a nut goes on this side. Chinese is colorblind. That's funny, Aaron. Maybe I can help with that then. Okay, so that's done. Now we're gonna put this on like we did to the other one. So we're gonna put everything like this. This will go through there. Ouch. Uh-oh. We have a problem. It's not straight. Oh, wait. Just kidding. It's my fault. I'm not using my brain. But the thing is there's no hole. Oh, there doesn't need to be a hole because we have these little things. Once again, not thinking before I do something. And those are going to go right through there. Oh, that's why we use the other ones. Those will go through there too. Okay. I think I'm doing this right. This is confusing because it's not going to work. This is not going to work. Is it this hole or this one? Just kidding. Fixed it. The pictures that they show of the screws are way different than what the actual screw looks like. See, I have 3 different size screws in this bag that I'm not really I don't know which ones I'm supposed to use. But it's all good. Figured it out. I'm going to put these in here. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure how far I should leave it. Oh. But saying that this also can be tightened, I'm going to give it a good amount of space. But not too close to where it sticks out on the left side, or it would actually just be this side. But okay, so now we put sides on. This is always fun because, oh, it's the top bar. That's what it is. Okay, so these I don't know what are used for. So we're going to put them back in the bag that hopefully remember to have, or I have. And now we're going to put the sides on. So I'm going to make this up a little bit more. And I have to make sure they're straight. Okay. And I have to make sure I put them in right. It doesn't even show me instructions on what. Oh yeah, it does. So I need what I normally do. But there's definitely extra. Or unless there's ones that I can't see. Okay. So this, I'm going to have to turn it. And yes, I'm gonna tighten it with the tool, but I'm just gonna try to get it lined up. Uh-oh, I already found out what I did wrong. But I'm not gonna take it apart. Yeah, because it doesn't matter. So, here's a lesson. When you're building this, make sure you put it on the right way. Because what I did was this bottom bar here, should be flipped. Because I was putting it on the wrong way in the beginning. So the screws are going to stick out. But I'm just going to tighten them as much as I can. So that they don't fall out. But they won't hit the ground or anything. Because there's a gap. But just make sure you do it right. Learn from my mistakes. And I'll explain that a little bit more in 1 second once I tighten it. Okay, so what I mean is on this side, there's a light there. As you might be able to see, I don't really know if you can. There's an indent here where a screw head will fit in. And it should be on the other side so that it doesn't stick out like this. It's sticking out right there. So that it was a mistake by me. So make sure you don't do that. But I'm just going to deal with it because it works. But, yeah. If you're building this, make sure you don't do that. Alright, now we do the other one. I'm not sure if Brayden did that, but now that I'm this far, I'm not gonna flip it over. I'm not gonna switch it. Because it's not a huge deal. Unless it affects it in the end, which it shouldn't. And that means there's really no reason for these spacers. But okay. It's still very sturdy. Probably not as sturdy as it would be, but it works. So now we're going to put the Z-axis together. And the printer's coming together very nicely. It looks really good. It looks clean. Nice in one or two colors, I guess. I'm putting the printer on a lot of different things right now. Okay. You had the bars upside down, so the screws. Yeah, that's right. The screw head wouldn't fit. That's basically, you just put it in a nutshell. So, I'll say it again. The bars were upside down, so the screws wouldn't lay into the rail. That's all. But it's no big deal for me. Yeah, it should work. So now we're going to use, not the extruder motor. We're going to use this motor and this bag. And I think, yeah, it came with 4 extra ones, just in case. So I'm just gonna put those back. I like how they come with extra stuff, just in case like I lose something or it breaks or it strips or something. If I need to fix it. Okay, so now, and what is very nice is this is also aluminum. I can feel it. Some printer companies just they just print one and just put it in there. So now make sure you put it the right way. This way. And now I'm guessing it goes on the back of the printer. Yep. So we're going to turn it around. Uh-oh. didn't sound very good. Also losing screws as it is. Okay. So it's up backwards now. I'll put it towards you guys. Something is grinding on the table, and I'm not sure what it is. Okay. So what side does it go on? It goes on this side, the right side. So we're gonna put this down here. And this is what holds it to the actual printer. So I'll put this on first. Put these on first, and then I'll screw it in from the top. Oh, it's upside down. That's confusing. Okay, so there we go. Make sure everything is on the right side because there's an indent here and then there's also an indent there, which it's hard for you guys to see because once again my camera setup isn't perfect. Yes, you're right, Eric. It is looking like a printer, and that's what gets me super excited. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is now I need a Phillips head screwdriver, which it comes with a flathead screwdriver, which works fine because it fits it. So I'm going to screw that in first. Looks like we're over 2 hours. And now I can screw that in. Just make sure it's flat on the printer, and I don't know how they put the. Okay, so my plug-in port is just facing the back. I guess I could face it towards the side, but it probably would hook onto the bed as it moves. So I decided not to do that. Not to put it on the inside. Okay, so now we put this on here. And one thing I did change on my Tevo Tornado was this, and that was because it got stretched out every time I would move the axis by myself, which probably isn't the greatest idea to do, but I just 3D printed one and it works great. But I'm going to just keep this on here because there's no reason to change it because it is not stretched out yet. But just keep in mind that they do stretch out and they might need to be replaced if you have some Z axis problems. And there are 4 screws to unscrew, just keep in mind. And there is a certain way to put this. So there's a bigger hole on the top. Make sure that is up so that that is where the the Z-rod will fit. And make sure you give it enough room. So you have to pull it up until it is just at the top of where the bigger hole starts. And once again, line it up with the flat side, one of them with the flat side. And the top parts, you don't have to screw those in yet until you put the rod in, which is right here, and we'll put this in. It is saran wrapped, so this will probably be fun to take off if I can't find the end, which is at the top. Uh-oh. I was going to say if it's like a bag or something, or like a suctioned on bag, this is not going to be fun. It might take me a while. And I don't know if a knife will work. Probably shouldn't try. But I feel like it would be wrapped on. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to attempt to use a knife. Okay, I just cut it. Holy, they put a lot of saran wrap on here. If anybody has any suggestions on how to get this off, feel free to leave them. My couplers are also 3D self-concerned. Yeah, they are very self-centered and They work very nicely. At least it does. Actually, I think I put one on my Tarantula, but then it broke because I was messing around with it too much. Oh, I think I almost got it. Ouch. Jeez, they really put this stuff on here. Okay. It's super thick, so I'm just going to cut it. At least try. It's not even oily either, so that kind of makes it easier to cut off. Okay, yeah, definitely cutting it. I would definitely recommend to slice down to one of the sides to get it off. I don't know if that's damaging the actual rod, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I think it's working. Okay, there we go. Got the rod out, and that was all that plastic. So now we'll put it down there. I'm going to make sure everything is loosened so it would go all the way. Should I put it on? Yes, I should do that first. So before you actually put it in here, okay, before you actually put it in there, you want to put it onto this. And before you do that, you want to put it on here. So we're gonna slowly, if possible, slide this down. And should I show you guys? Don't know. This is gonna work. Oh, there we go. Don't pinch the wheels. There we go. Okay. So now that this is on, and actually it's really nice. As you can see, it's really tight because usually it would fall. Yes, the rod is still alive. So as you can see, it's not falling, which means that the wheels on the sides are very tight. So when you move this, you want to see all of the wheels turning. If you don't, that means that it's not touching. And so now I'm going to let the gravity take this. As you can see, it's falling. And it's going to go down to the bottom here into the socket, and then we'll tighten that up. And I really like the setup this is, and even on the side here, if you can see, they leave a gap, so if you wanted to put another Z-axis motor there, I think it would fit. I'm not 100% sure, but as you can see now, everything is smoothly moving, and it is stuck, so that's good. So now it actually really looks like the printer. So now we go to putting the top on. I'm going to turn the printer around, but move some things out of the way so we don't crush anything. And I think one really cool thing is this printer came with, I believe this is a nozzle cleaner. Not 100% sure, but it's really pointy and tiny, so I think that's a nozzle cleaner, which is really nice. Uh-oh. Okay, we're sitting on something. Okay, so now we're going to put the top on. I'm going to put this up just a little bit. Okay, and now we're going to put the last rod. And I'm going to make sure I put this right so that the screws will inset. So you guys really won't be able to see this part, but it's totally fine. Alright, so what I just figured out was these last screws, the B01s, are actually for the top, which, I've just been forgetting a lot of stuff today, so can't quote me on everything. And I am, okay, there we go. So I'm going to put this in, but before before I put in the actually this side is the left side if you're looking at the printer. Before I put that side in, I have to put in the part that holds the motor or the Z-axis, and I'm missing a Allen wrench. Where are you, Mr. Allen wrench? It's the big Allen wrench. I don't know. So I'm just gonna grab another one. Helps to have previously had a 3D printer, because I got another Allen wrench, and yeah, that'll be really nice to clean a nozzle out. I've never seen one of those before. I've only seen the actually no, I think I have seen a set of them on Amazon or something, but I've never used one, so hopefully I won't have to use it, but eventually I probably will. Okay, so now I'm guessing I need to take B042 and I don't know. I think I do actually put. Okay, yeah, I do. I do put these screws in first, and the screws for this part, which this part is actually 3D printed because it doesn't need to be strong at all. So, that's totally fine. But one thing I am noticing is this this rod, the top rod, it's kind of short, and try to take a picture of it. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but in this picture, as you can see on the outside, it's a little short. And I don't know why that's happening. But just gonna have to figure it out. I don't know if I'm supposed to squeeze it or something. I don't know. I'm trying to squeeze it. Maybe that's what's going to keep it really straight. I don't know if that's messing it up or what, but the screws are going in straight now. Alright, so now I'm going to put this on, and as I can see, that should work. And put it in there. And then these go in. Okay. And you actually have to kind of force these screws in to the plastic because they're not pre-lined or whatever you call it. It's actually making it really hard. Yeah, so it's a little harder to tighten it into the plastic, but that's the only hard part. Oh shoot, and I'm not sure which ones I'm supposed to be using. Maybe it was the other ones? Doesn't really say which ones, but I'll switch it out so it looks like the picture. Uh-oh. So this time the picture actually tells me what I'm supposed to do. This is really, I like the color and the style. It looks really nice, definitely. What? Why'd you say hey? Oh, sorry. Hey, I thought you were somebody who was previously here. Thanks for joining the live. Appreciate it. Okay, that was a lot easier. So the rounded tip ones are supposed to go on the part that has the bearing. And they're not. It's really hard to get in there. If they would have printed the holes a little bit bigger. Thank you for, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for watching, and I appreciate it very much. I try my hardest, and I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Geez, this is really tough. I'm guessing this is just PLA. I could have reprinted it or redesigned it myself, but it works. Oh. I don't know how well this is going to fit. Oh, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Okay. Just slips in there. Ouch. I'm good. It's okay. Just a little spin. There we go. Why is this like this? Oh. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Z-axis is complete. And now, what is it telling me to do? Oh, that's kind of confusing. Z assembly. Adjust. I'm confused. Okay, some of their pictures are off, actually. I don't know if it's supposed to be originally a 3D printed part, but... Hi, doggy. Okay, so... After you adjust the eccentric... Oh. This is for the eccentric nut. If you ever need a... Oh, that would be cool. Glue goop? Glue gloop? Oh, is that 3D gloop stuff? If you ever need to glue some. Don't be afraid to hit us up. We will. That would be really cool. I would definitely review some if you would want. What is grinding on the bottom of my table? I would definitely review it. That'd be cool. That's cool stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to do concentric nut. See, the instructions really didn't explain what I was supposed to do. Okay, there we go. Because the pictures definitely don't work. Okay, so now... Bingo hot. It is. Okay, cool. You know, yeah, never mind. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's pointing at. Is it these? These? No. It's over here. Oh, it's on the back. What's it is? Oh, it's asking me to tighten those? those are tightened. See, they don't look anything like the picture. Oh, you don't need to review anything. Oh, okay, cool. Sure. I would definitely use it for in projects. I mean, I guess I don't have to review it, but I can just use it in some projects of mine. Definitely put it in the video. Okay, now I gotta put the belt on. Do I have enough for this? Nope. Okay, so this means... Oh, what is that? Actually, that doesn't have anything to do with what I need. So it needs to be like that. Hey, it's Lydia live. Hello, Lydia. Hi, Kyle. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we'll leave a big enough gap. Oh, that might work. Using your teeth definitely helps. Okay, so we gotta go around here. Speaking of 3D goop, I've never got my maker box. That's why I never tried it. You know, I never got my maker box. Your maker box? Oh, wait. 3D goop has a maker box sample? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh, I'm not. Huh. Okay, I did it wrong. Good thing I didn't cut anything. I mean, except for this. Okay. Start over. It has to go up, through. I guess I could have. No, it's okay. Hey, feel free to email us again or PM me. That's cool that there's a maker box. I didn't know you guys had that. Cool. But yeah, I would definitely use some in the video or something. What am I coming up on? I don't have any huge videos, but does it go through the bottom? Yeah. Oh, that's not working. How am I doing this? Did I have it right? It just goes through the bottom. Oh, that won't work. Oh, I see. See, this is like the behind the scenes of me building things that you guys don't see in the YouTube videos. Oh, we had one, unfortunately. Oh. We sent out every single bottle we had. Oh, gotcha. Oh, there's no more bottles? So what do you guys have now? Because I think I've seen the paint on stuff. No, it's totally fine. I'm glad that he's getting the help he needs. Oh, totally fine. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, this is confusing my eyeballs. Okay. Okay, so now we need a zip tie. You assembled it quite quickly. I think I did. I don't really know how tight this is, but I can adjust that. You know, you assemble things really quickly when you're excited to use them. And it's only like 8:20 here. And I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so maybe I'll just stream tomorrow or I'll keep going tonight. Okay. So now I don't even know if this is right. I feel like it's not. It's definitely not right. I'm gonna turn it around again. Is it just that it's not straight up there? Uh-oh. Maybe I'll use a pliers. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I loosen this. I probably didn't read the instructions right. Oh. Sorry about that. I think it's pinched. Oh. Maybe that's why it's so easy to... I don't even know which way this is supposed to go. Okay. It's just not fitting. They are fun, but the Z belt is so much easier. But I'm having trouble. I think this is user error. I'm just not being very smart. What do you mean the proper tool set? I have pliers. I got these. I got my Allen wrenches. And I got this, what I need. It's built character to fight those wandering tools. You're right. It's okay, I'll fix it. I don't know what to... Maybe I can just take this off. We're gonna do this my way. My way or the highway. It's only one turn. Oh. Oh wait, this one's not one turn, but... Okay, now I'll pull it. Okay, I got it. I think. Yeah, I did it! Now I just have to tighten it. Who needs special tools, Eric? Okay. Now this. Perfecto. We did it. Now, there's only one thing that concerns me about this, is the power supply on the bottom here is really sagging. So I don't really know if that's supposed to do that or not, but okay. Now I gotta turn it back around. Okay, and put the Z at, wait, what? The assembly, oh, that's on this side. The Z-axis mount. Okay, this goes in the wall. Not on the bottom, on the side. And on the way bottom. Well, I guess it has to be adjusted. You know, to be totally honest, I really like if you have to build your printer, if it's a DIY printer, I really like these end stops and not a like a BL Touch or something. I've only used a BL Touch. I think I'll buy yours. Never let them. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I like that idea. That shirt would be awesome, Eric. But what I was saying was, I really like how this has an end stop. It just makes things easier when I level. I think, personally, because my last Tevo Tarantula I actually had not a BL Touch, but it was I forgot what it was called, but it was a leveler, a metal detector. It detected metal, it detected the bed. And it didn't go very well. It was very frustrating to use, and eventually, because I wanted to put glass on it, I just switched back to the end stop, which I think is super easy to use, and it's easier to move up and down on the side, unless you're limited like the Tevo Tornado. Okay, so now after that, now I have to put the actual hot end on. And I think that's... Oh, I have to put the extruder motor too. I know how to do that myself, so I think I'm going to do that. I think it turns this way. Same as Flash. This has a BL Touch mount. Oh, it does. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it does. I like the BL Touch. Like this, I feel like, to be totally honest, I feel like this is just a smaller version of the Tevo Flash. To be completely honest, I really think it is. Like barely. I forgot what I think the Tevo Flash, or the Flash, isn't 250 by 250 by 250. Thanks for watching, Aaron. See you hopefully in the review. Drop a comment and let me know that you watched the review. But what I was saying was, I literally feel like this is the same thing. Actually, let's check. It is the same exact bed. So I believe this is just... I don't really know what the difference... I mean, someone probably could let me know what the difference is. Besides, I think... Isn't there a 50% built and a 90% built... Or 98% built Flash or something? But this basically would be a 0% built Flash, which I think is really cool. Besides the BL Touch and stuff, but you can add all stuff. And what's really cool about these printers is, again, you can learn. I feel like there's more wiring already set up and everything on this. And obviously there's a newer mount and stuff, but I could go on what is different and what is the same. I prefer the BL Touch over any. Yeah, I definitely like my BL Touch on my Tevo Flash. It's very nice and definitely keeps consistent. So what was I? Okay, so it has me put this on first. I don't know. Is there another piece? Oh, that's what this is. Install the plate. Parts will be found in 041B. 04. Yes, that is true. 041. Wait, what? 041B, found him. And B04, regular. B04. I don't know where that package is. then bag, then slots. Okay. I probably shouldn't be putting these on the bed because they're probably just going to roll off, but it's okay. Okay, so now I don't really know how this works. Oh, I forgot it's this side. I don't know which ones to use because they're both the same length. Actually, I do. Second. Okay, so I just have to screw this into the wall, or to the, to where the extruder goes on the Z-axis. This is going to be kind of hard to show. I apologize for that. But pretty simple. Again, I guess this isn't really a step-by-step video. Which, I mean, I could have made one, but I thought it would be more fun to make a live on it. So I guess I can turn there. There we go. Okay, so now there's only 2 in there. That concerns me. It says 4. There's only 2 screws. And I know 2 didn't come up. Oh! There's 2 left in the bag. So now it goes underneath. And there we go. You know, this is really nice. And I didn't actually expect it to be just like the Tevo Flash. For some reason, I thought it was going to be smaller. But I feel like it's just a homemade build. I guess another difference is my Tevo Flash has, once again, a BL touch, but again, a double or dual Z, which is really nice. But by looking at this, and when I put on the Z rod, it was definitely sturdy, and there's no extra push over here like there was on the original Tarantula. It has a Bowden. This has a Bowden extruder, and this is what it looks like. It's actually a Tevo Titan extruder, which is really nice for different types of filament. Now, there is an insert in there which puts the filament super close to the gear, which helps with flexible filaments like TPU or just like Ninja Flex. But I like to print one and take out the screw and insert it myself, and it puts it really, really close to the gear so that you definitely don't get any jams. And I printed that for my other printers and my Z alignment. I will check that in a second. It's literally flash hot and just in black. You are right. It's the same thing. And it is $200. So that is a very, very good price. I believe my dad paid around $200, a little bit more, I think, or maybe less for the original Tevo Flash. But like looking at this printer versus like the Ender 3, it is very, very similar. I don't know if the Ender 3 has a dual Z, and I think it's the same exact size. But if you want to build, if this is your first 3D printer, just looking at it, and if it's the same exact thing as the Flash, I definitely recommend it, because if you get a 3D printer for the first time, I definitely recommend building one, because you learn a lot more how it works, how it sets up, and if it breaks, you can definitely know how to upgrade it or how to fix the part. And yeah, exactly. The Ender 3 is a little bit. I think the original Ender 3 is $200, but I don't know what the Ender 3 Pro is. But at this price, and if it prints as good as the Flash does, even if it does have this build-tack surface, which the Ender 3 does have, I definitely say go with this printer. Now, I haven't printed with this yet, so I can't say anything. But once again, if it is just like the Flash, which it looks very, very similar, different color, but once again, you built it yourself, so I think it's great, as it is right now, and it looks really nice. That is true. That is very true. There's a bunch of different, like, mechanical things that are different, but for the price, to be your first 3D printer, definitely would recommend it. But yeah, comparing it to the Flash, as of now, I don't know a difference. But besides the technical stuff and the different, the motors and the type of board it is. Oh, the Ender 3 is $230. That's cool. It prints well. I know the Ender prints very nicely. Buying the Ender 3 a couple days. Oh, cool. That's cool. But I definitely like how this looks already. So let's get back to what else do we need to do? Oh, we need to put the extruder motor on. So that should be soon. Why does it tell me to check the level of the bed already? Because I don't even have... I don't think it even told me... Yeah, definitely as of looking at it now. Okay, let's see. Is it just me, or did it not tell us what way to... Brayden, I have a question for you. Yeah, I guess it was a little bit difficult, but I'd say it was way easier than the original Tevo, Tarantula. But I want to know, is the firmware already pre-flashed, or do I need to flash it? Because I think it wasn't pre-flashed with the original one. I couldn't remember, that was a while ago. Okay. Okay, it's definitely this that's dragging. I don't like that. Okay, so I'm gonna assemble this. I don't know which way it goes. Let's look on everybody else. Okay, so it's gonna go toward. So I'm gonna put this toward. It is pre-flashed. Okay, awesome. So that means I can probably start printing. I don't know if I will though. I might take a break and then come back on. And that's what these are for. These are for the hot end. And in the instructions, it doesn't show you how to do the hot end. And unfortunately, I won't either. But I'm just going to say, when you put your motor in, the one that has the gear, make sure the plug-in is facing the rod. Okay. And this goes this way. And I probably should have pre-printed a new insert so that I could print with my flexible filament, but it's no biggie. I can do that later and definitely change a couple things if I want to. There we go. One more screw. Okay. Alright. So this is the extra bag. The extra bag is one that has no label on it. Clean this up. There was also some extra washers, which I probably should have used somewhere, but I didn't, so... Well, that didn't work. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the base on the bottom. Yeah, I actually am at the end of this, and there's no more instructions left. So now we're just going to plug everything in on the back. Do you know if it takes M3 screws? Question mark. Yes, it does. Let me go look. I think it does. That's what it was talking about. Oh shoot, oh no, I didn't. Name, Tarantula Pro instructions. Yep, M3, M4s. I think only a couple M3s. M5s. It takes, I think only two. Nope, M3s. There's 4 total. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them, I think. Not 100. You can't quote. Don't quote me on that. So according to the directions, you should be ready to print. Yes, you are correct. I am. But now I'm going to plug everything in. So I'm pretty sure I know where all these go because they have a certain amount of holes on them. Make sure you screw them in. And then I need to plug everything in. Like even the extruder and stuff. Or all the motor. I feel like this is so small, but it's not. It's the same size. Do you have a public email address? Yeah. The YouTube channel one. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, the YouTube channel one would be best. Oh, that's for real touch. I don't know, can you see it? Can you see the YouTube channel email? If you can't, I can just type it in. Okay, Z. X. M3, M4. Yep, that's what. But it comes with what you need, Kyle. It comes with everything you need. But I mean, you do you. But shoot, what? Does this not say X? What goes where? I don't know how to do this. Okay, this is Z. Oh, I get it now. Never mind. Some are big, some are small. Because they're different size motor. Some are end stops and some aren't. This is an end stop, which is that. This is a motor. Okay. Do you have? Okay. I'll leave it. Yeah, you're right. I should. I guess, yeah, here's a different one. This one is my email. This is the one I usually use for business things. It's what I use for work, so that will work. Okay, one tip. I almost just broke this. When you're putting in your end stops or your cords, don't push so hard because I just did, and I almost just bent it out of working. So don't mess up. like I did. And it's funny that this kit doesn't come with tubes to cover the cords. I'm gonna tilt this the Y. Oh, I gotta take it out because it won't reach. I eventually figured it out. Oh shoot. Yeah, I had the same problem when I was wiring. Yeah. Oh shoot. I don't want to break this. I feel like I'm gonna have to cut that. Not the wire, the zip tie. Let's hope I don't drop the printer while I'm at it. And I did have to cut the zip tie because the y-axis. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't have to. Oh wait, maybe I did. Why does it do this? Why? I might have actually had to cut it. I don't really know what I'm doing, so. Oh, there's a cut for a reason. I did, because I have to put the Y end stop cord through the other side, down, through the back, and up to the end stop. Well, that was more complicated than I thought. Zip ties are my friend. I will put them back, because I did get some in the bag. And, oh shoot. Thanks. I like making hands for kids, and I think it's really fun. There's some stuff here that I don't even know what it is. Oh. Shoot. Now we're going to put it on its side. And now we have to wire some more stuff. What is this thing? Do you know what this is? I don't know what it is. Do I have to plug it in somewhere? I don't know what it is. I'm really confused. Is this thing connected to anything? Power supply? I don't know. Okay, this is the Y. It's for the power. Okay. Where's the plug-in at? Oh, wait. Found it. Okay, thanks. That's kind of what I thought. But I wasn't really sure. So that's for the power. So that goes, where will it lead? Is it just going to go straight down there? Or does it come around? This is a little messy. Oh wait, then I can just zip tie them back. There should be one coming from the main board. Yeah, there is. Okay. On the tie, but it's not going that way, so should I change it? Oh wait. Oh, it's just pulled out the wrong way. there should be. Yep, I got it. See? Found it. And hook them together. That's fancy, I tell ya. You know, Tevo's stepping it up with their new DIY printers. Okay, and then these will be plugged in. Let's see. Alright, so now I'm going to plug these in. And I can never remember which go to which. 1 second. There should be one coming. Oh, I already read that. Okay, so I have a question. How do I know which cord go? Oh, I guess I can just read the board, right? That's number 2, so this goes to number 2. Never mind. Figured it out. This is number 1. Goes to number 1. Okay. I do not like this. Why is it hanging? And that's what it is. It's scratching the table. Okay. Another printer that scratches my table. Just fantastic. Is there a way I can hold this up? Okay. We're gonna try put everything back. Ooh. Yikes. Zip tie things to other things. But don't cut the wires, remember. Don't cut wires. Or the wrong wires. Shouldn't be cutting wires at all. Oh, we only got 8 people. Holy, we've been doing this for 3 hours? That last hour went by so fast. I probably should be starting a new live. Okay. There we go. We built it. Awesome. We built the 3D printer. Check this out. Looks cool. Looks great. Now I think I'm going to stop this live stream and then do another one of me testing it out and building it. But before I do that, I want to put the Bowden tube in. Oh, this is the hard part because you never know it's going to work very well. And then we're going to put this guy in. And then I'm going to put this on the bottom. And it's very sticky, so it's probably going to be really hard to get off. There we go. All nice. And I will level the bed. And then we can start printing. But I will start another live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Even if you've been popping in and out during the past 3 hours, thank you so much. Thanks for all the questions. I enjoyed talking to you guys and building this awesome 3D printer. It went a lot faster than I expected. Thank you. Oh, it's Brandon, not Braden. My bad. Right? Brandon, thanks for helping me. it looks great, and I can't wait to start printing with it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next live stream. Have a great day.